Hi everyone, my name is Rebecca. Let's talk about makeup. So listen, I have been dithering around preparing for this video for so long. Let's just make a start. I'm clearly procrastinating this. I'm procrastinating because this is a little bit out of my depth. I have decided to do deck of panning. Now, I am brand new to the panning space, like brand new baby panner. And to be perfectly honest, it took me a while to get on board with the whole idea of panning, mostly because I have an enormously large collection and I really crave variety. So the idea of taking a product and then using nothing but that product, or primarily that product until it was gone, was just incredibly intimidating to me. Then I started seeing some people who were focusing mostly on usage goals, and then I thought, oh, I could do that. That would be fun. I would like that. So, however, I have seen this project, the deck of panning project. This does seem to be very popular among people who pan, but I was very intimidated by it. Being so new to the panning space, it just seemed incredibly complex and very intimidating to me. However, after watching Ruth Foley's intro to her deck of panning for 2024, and I'll link that below if you want to watch it, because Ruth is just a joy. I love watching Ruth's videos. She's just such a delight to watch. She is actually who inspired me to begin panning and actually recording it, like making videos about it. So if you want someone to blame, it's her. In any case, I watched hers and I thought, you know what, that does look fun. Maybe I could do this. Maybe I can do this. So, you know what, we're just going to do it. We're going to try. I don't actually have a deck of face cards. I don't possess one, and I don't like the idea of buying one just to make a video. So I'm going to use a virtual deck of cards. I think the website is called, what is it called? Missingdice.com. They have a random playing card shuffler where you can include a joker. So that's one of the requirements of the deck of panning, is to include a joker. So I have that on my MacBook here. I will screen capture that when I do that so that you can see me draw the cards. I also have the game board. It still looks a little complex and intimidating to me, but I'm sure we can make it through. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna draw my cards and then we are gonna pick products, and I'm gonna do it the way Ruth does it. Generally speaking, she uses the number of the card to determine how many uses are required for each product that she draws until it is considered complete. So this is coming a little bit late. Actually, all of my videos are coming a little bit late. I may have mentioned this to you before. Listen, the end of last year was, my dad's funeral was at the beginning of December, and the holidays are usually pretty busy, and that just turned it into a dumpster fire. And I was feeling pretty poorly after Christmas, so I am pretty late getting all of my videos filmed, edited, and uploaded. I'm still working through my inventory series that I started filming in the beginning of in the middle of December. We're getting there. So this is going to be coming up about a day late. The project starts on the 20th. It is the 21st now when I am filming this, but listen, we're just gonna dive head in and hope for the best. Okay, this is the Missing Dice random playing card shuffler. I've got in my options, the black joker is included. We're just gonna pick a card. Okay, the 9 of hearts. I better write that down. Okay, we've got the 10 of clubs. That's clubs, right? You can tell I don't play with playing cards, obviously. I know nothing. Ace of hearts. And we're going for 5 of these. Ace of spades, of clubs. One last one, 7 of hearts. Didn't seem very well shuffled, but that's how we're gonna do it. So, okay, let's look at the game board and see what these are. So 9 of hearts, that's something that is warm toned. Okay, use. Something that's multi-purpose. The Ace of Hearts. Ace of Hearts is pick up 2. So I have to draw another one. Okay. Let's draw another one. That is the Queen of Spades. Yeah, okay. So that was the Ace of Hearts. The Ace of Spades is a get out of jail free card. And now I'm not sure, do I have to use the get out of jail free card or is it just optional? We will see. Okay. So 7 of Hearts. Something I wish I returned. Oh, I know exactly what that's gonna be. Dang it. Wish I returned. I know exactly what that's gonna be. Okay, and then my last one here is the Queen of Spades. And it's pick my space. So I get to pick anything that's on here. I'm not sure what that's gonna be yet. I'm gonna go look at my products and I will be back to show you. I just went and did a little bit more research on this particular card, the get out of jail free card that I have. This is something that I just get to keep indefinitely, I think, until I run into a product that I want to use it on. However, I do need to draw another card to replace this one so I can actually get a product prompt. So I should have 6 total products because I did draw a card that wanted me to, it's like basically a draw 2 card. So I should end up with 6 total products. So I'm gonna go back really quick to the random playing card shuffler. The last card we drew was the Queen of Spades, and we're just gonna draw one more, and that's the 10 of Diamonds. Let's look at the 10 of Diamonds is Peach Fuzz. So I'm gonna look at the prompts there. There's some explanation for the prompts, which is very useful. I'm so glad. Color of the year, similar shade, name or product packaging. So that gives me a lot of wiggle room there. This sounds fun. Okay, now I'm gonna go pick this product and I will let you know what I come up with. I came up with one product short, because I did not pick a second one for the Ace of Hearts, which was the whole draw 2 situation. So I drew again and I got the 4 of Hearts. Okay, 4 of Hearts. What is the 4 of Hearts? 4 of Hearts. Cities. Okay. 4 of Hearts, cities. Inspired after or named after a city. Ooh, I have a good one for that. Okay, I have pulled my products. I believe I have enough. I have, hold on a second. I think I've finally gotten this right. I have pulled 6 products as required because I got the Ace of Hearts, which means I had to draw an additional product. I am pretty sure that that's how it goes. Oh gosh, y'all, this is gonna be interesting to edit because, but I think I finally got it right. I think I've got it right. I think I understood all the prompts. I think I have the right number of products. I have 6 products in this basket in front of me that I have picked out. Generally speaking, you would have 5, but I picked the Ace of Hearts, which is a pick up 2. So it increases your product count by 1. All right, so this is what I chose. So for the 9 of Hearts, the prompt for that was warm toned. So something warm toned. As you know, I personally prefer cool toned makeup in general, despite what I'm wearing today. So I have this little trio of, these are liquid eyeshadows by Huda Beauty. These are the matte metal, and these are the minis. This is a mini of warm browns. This is, I'm just going to use one of them. This is the warmest one that came with this little trio, and because of that, it's the one that I have used the least. So I'm going to put this in for what is it? 9 uses of this little guy here. I actually wore it today. That's why I thought of it, underneath this eye look. So I'm happy about this. I'll be able to get good use on something that I normally wouldn't reach for. Next, I drew the 10 of clubs. So the 10 of clubs is something that is multi-purpose. And I have this lip and cheek stick from Stila in the color Sheer Lilium. It's this little, do I like that on the lips? I don't know if I do. We'll see though, we'll see. I know I do like it on the cheeks. It is a pretty blush. I haven't used it a ton, which is one of the reasons why I'm excited. That was a mistake, wasn't it? Yeah, that was. Okay, I'm excited to use this because I haven't gotten a whole lot of use out of it either. Okay, the next one was, I got the draw 2, and so the additional one was something named after a city. And that was, I pulled my Passion in Paris palette. This is another palette that really, really lovely quality on this. I get a little bit thrown by the blues, and because of that, I don't know if anybody else is like this, but if there are a couple colors in a palette that you don't know what to do with, you open it up and you're like, oh, I don't know what to do with that. I don't wear a ton of blue, so, but if I cover that up, I can work with that. I could probably even wear a little bit of blue. We'll see what happens, but I haven't used it nearly as much as I would like to. The color on this is, the formula on this is phenomenal. I have 3 of these BH Cosmetics travel palettes, and this is the one that has gotten the least use, so I'm excited to pull this in for 4 uses. The next one that I drew was the Get Out of Jail Free card. I am happy to have that one. I'm gonna set it aside, and I drew again in order to get an actual product prompt, and I got the Queen of Spades, which was a pick your space, but you're supposed to pick a space in the same suite. So in the Spades suite, I chose Three's a Crowd, and I'm going to bring out this trio. This is the Natasha Denona My Dream Cheek Trio. Super pretty. I haven't used it nearly as much as it deserves, and so I'm excited to pull that one in. Here's one that's interesting. I drew the 7 of Hearts, and the prompt for 7 of Hearts is something you wish you returned. Listen, I can do you better than that one. Not only do I wish I returned this foundation by Physicians Formula, it's the Healthy Foundation. I went and I bought another one. What was I thinking? Here's why. I've talked about this in my foundation video. I'm not sure if that's up yet, but my foundation inventory video. But the thing that I bought this one, and it was a little bit light, but it was so pretty on the skin that I hoped I would be able to get over one big con. And that's the smell. There's just a weird smell to this foundation. If any of you guys have this foundation, you know what I'm talking about. I've never smelled a foundation that smelled quite like it, and I can't describe it. It is a little bit of a painty smell, but that's not it though. That's not completely, there's some, oh gosh, it's just bizarre. And it has kept me from using this foundation. However, I liked the look of it on my skin enough. I was hoping that wouldn't be a big deal. And because this was a little light, I went and got another one. So this is more of a summer shade. This is more of a winter shade. I'm pulling both of them in because I may need to mix, ooh, man down. Okay, I pulled both of these in because I may need to mix the 2 of these together. But I am pulling these in for 7 uses. Because otherwise, I just wouldn't. And they are old enough in my collection now. I don't know that I would feel comfortable passing them on to somebody else. So this may be the last use I get out of these before I just clutter them, to be perfectly honest. All right, then the last prompt that I drew was the 10 of Diamonds, which is Peach Fuzz. And for that, I brought in my Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. And this, I don't know if my eyeshadow video is up yet. No, my foundation video should be up, but my eyeshadow video, I don't know if that one's up yet. I talked a little bit about this and my feelings on Too Faced in general. This one's on the chopping block for me. So I'm gonna get a little more use out of it before I decide its fate. My complaint with the formula for most Too Faced shadows that I have tried is that building them and layering them and introducing any level of complexity into the eye look. Just, you end up with a muddy mess if you use too many of these colors on your lid. So I'm gonna have to just be very careful and selective with how I use these shades. I should be able to use some of these shades and incorporate them into other looks, which is good because this is coming in for 10 uses. That's a fair amount of uses for a palette that I don't really care for. So ideally, I'm going to find a way for these two palettes to coexist. I've got a lot more neutrals in here. I've got some more bold jewel tones in here. That might work out. We'll see how it goes. I haven't been excited about this palette in a while, but I'm kind of excited about the idea of trying to make it work in conjunction with another palette. So we will see how it goes. And that is it out of my deck of panning. Okay, that was complicated. I'm not gonna lie, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. And I'm excited to focus on some of these products and get some use out of some of these things that I wasn't reaching for otherwise. So, okay, and that's pretty much it. So we're ready. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I hope that was entertaining in some way, and I hope I will see you next one. Bye.